Hey guys, it's Michael Cheek again with Mike'sGuitarLessons.com. This is the second video for Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Now, what we've already learned so far is the power chord progression. And just to remind you again, what we've learned is I'm kind of making up my own rhythm for that, but it does follow in line pretty good with the song. Now, the first, now this goes, at the beginning of the song, it's kind of the piano playing this part, but eventually the guitar comes in with a little bit of a distortion to play this part that I'm about to show you. And just so you know, I've got my sound as I'm going through a Line 6 Spider 2 amp. Actually, you can see it right there. Right back there, that's my Line 6 Spider 2 amp. I've got it set on the crunch channel with just a little bit of reverb, and I've got the distortion back down just a hair. But other than that, it's pretty easy setup. And let's go ahead and get started on it. Now, what we're about to learn is this section right here. Let's go ahead and learn that. These are all single notes. If you wanted to, you could kind of work the chords into it. If you're playing by yourself, you could do something like, you could do something like that and work in those power chords that we learned in the first video. But if you're going to play it correctly, you really only just need to play these as single notes. So let's go ahead and get started. Your first note is open on the E string. Now, yeah, just as a note too, this is the E string. This is the 6th E string. So we call this one the 6th one because we count through the strings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the E string, A string, D string, G, B, and E. Okay, we're mainly going to be using these 3 here at the top. So we're going to play open on the E string. It's kind of a long note, okay? So open on the E string, and then 2nd fret on the E string, then 4th fret on the E string, okay? And then we're going to play 2nd fret on the A string, okay? So those 4 notes are going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay? One more time. 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay? Now after you play those 4 notes, you're going to come up here and play this 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the A string, and then 4th fret on the A string again. Okay? Then you're going to go up and play 6th fret on the A string. Then you're going to play 7th fret on the A string. And then you're going to play open on the A string. Okay? Let's run through those notes again. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Kind of messed up that note. 2, 3. Now I'm counting 2, 3 to let you know how long each of those longer notes are. There are 3 counts long, and I'm just not counting the first count. So it goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then we're going to, after we play that, we're going to go back to 6th fret on the A string. And then we're going to play 7th fret on the A string. And then we're going to play open on the E string. Alright, so it's going to sound like this. 2, 3. Alright, what we're kind of doing there is starting the pattern over here. And the pattern is, it's seems like you might play the same thing 2 times in a row, but it changes towards the end. So let me play up to where we're at right now. Okay, now after that, you're going through the same notes again. You already played your open right there, so now we're going to play 2nd fret on the E string, then 4th fret on the E string, then 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, so it's, and then that's our next section. So what that is 4th fret on the A string, then 6th fret on the A string, then take your first finger and play 4th fret on the E string. Okay, so that sounds like, and then on the D string we play 2nd fret, then we play 4th fret on the E string, then we play open on the A string. Okay, so, and the very last bit is 6th fret on the A string, then 7th fret on the A string, and then you play open on the E string. Now, if you're continuing with this pattern, that open on the E string is actually the first note of going back in there, so you don't replay that open string and then go through it. You just end up going. Okay? Now, let me play through that whole thing slowly so you can see all the notes, and then I'm going to play through it a little quicker. Okay, so here we go. Matter of fact, let me say this, the fret positions for you too. So open on the E, 2nd fret on the E, 4th fret on the E, 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the A, 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the A, 7th fret on the A, open on the A, 6th fret on the A, 7th fret on the A, open on the E, 2nd fret on the E, 4th fret on the E, 2nd fret on the A, let me see, and then 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the A, 4th fret on the E, then 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the E, open on the A, then 6th fret on the A, 7th fret on the A, and then we start over with our last note. Okay, so what that's going to sound like full speed is this. Okay, now what you're going to do, if you have someone else to play it, those power chords that we learned in the first video fall right in line with that little riff we just learned. You know, that first video lesson. So that's that section of the song. I hope you